This tutorial shows how to customize the spreadsheet in Paragon. The purpose of the spreadsheets in Paragon is to have the data you need based on the searches you run. There are several spreadsheets within reports, and they are all the same until you start making changes. Each spreadsheet can have different columns, different sorts, and different names. Spreadsheets can differ between classes. For example, if you run a residential search and customize the MLS-defined spreadsheet number 2, those spreadsheets will not carry over to the other classes. When you run a multifamily search and view the MLS-defined spreadsheet number 2, your residential changes will not be applied. The benefit to customizing the spreadsheet is all the data you need can be there on the screen, and it eliminates the need for you to have to jump to other reports to view information before emailing or printing listings. There are many ways to customize a spreadsheet. You can minimize and extend columns, add, remove, and rearrange columns, and sort. Let's start with minimizing and extending columns. Hover over the dividing line between the columns and click down. Drag inward to minimize or outward to extend. As soon as you let go of the mouse, a pop-up will appear letting you know your change has been auto-saved. Every time you come back to this spreadsheet, the column will be adjusted to the size you set. When you minimize columns, it may cut off the header label. You can either get accustomed to the header being cut off or adjust it to the short label. To change any header to its short label, click Customize and select Fields. On the selected side, look to the short label column. Check the box for each header and note that the code column indicates what the column will be labeled as. Then click Save. Columns can be rearranged by dragging and dropping. Click and hold in the header, then drag and drop. Once again, a pop-up appears letting you know this change has been auto-saved. Columns can be added or removed by clicking Customize and selecting Fields. Think about the fields that you refer to most often before you decide if you're going to email or print the listing for a customer or client. Those are the fields you want to make sure are on your spreadsheet. Let's use the search box to find the garage-related fields. Check the boxes, then click Add. If you want to add any of the features, such as amenities, accessibility, heating, cooling, or style, you'll have to update the group. By default, what's known as listing fields is what displays. Update the group to Feature Categories, and notice that the Available Fields chart now includes the feature categories. Check or double-click the features you wish to add. Next, we can remove and rearrange columns. Perhaps you're licensed in only one state. You could remove the state column from your spreadsheet since your results are likely to be in the same state. Scroll through the list, and if there are fields that are not relevant to you based on the search you ran, remove them to make room for what is relevant. Rearrange fields by dragging and dropping, or checking each field off and using the Move Up and Move Down buttons. Lastly, you can rename your spreadsheet. What type of search was this spreadsheet for? Always make sure you have one default, the one you'll use most often. In this instance, maybe the spreadsheet is for condos, so it has the condo name field, the fees, and the amenities included. This can be renamed Condo Spreadsheet. Perhaps it's for closed listings, so it includes the list price and close price, the selling agent and office, and the under contract date. It can then be labeled Closed Listing Spreadsheet. Once you've finished with those updates, click Save. The last change you can make is sorting the columns. You can sort one column by clicking in the header. It will sort first in ascending order, and if you click again, it will sort in descending order. This sort is not saved. If you wish to sort multiple columns and/or save the sort to your spreadsheet, click Customize, then select Sort. You can sort up to 3 columns and choose ascending or descending order for each. Keep the Save Sort to Spreadsheet box checked, then click Save. Your spreadsheet will take a moment to refresh with the new order, but the headers you have sorted will now be labeled with numbers to remind you how it is sorted. Now you have updated your spreadsheet to display exactly the information you need. Thanks for watching this tutorial on customizing spreadsheets. For more tutorials, please visit the NARIN YouTube channel.